Hey, this is Michael with digitaltshirtshop.com. So, wanted to show you our sales over the last few months. So, I guess we'll talk about all of them from the beginning of the business. So, again, we started our business end of June 2017, and again, try our ultimate goal is to get up to an average of 20 shirts a day. Now, we clearly did that last month. Last month, our average was 28.5 shirts a day. Now, there were some things that I could have done to have even sold more shirts, but given the structure of my business and the amount of time I had and any number of other things, I just listed the items on Amazon and I just listed them on Etsy, and I really didn't do a lot more than that. Um, I had contemplated driving up to Idaho and trying to sell some in Idaho. I didn't do that. Um, I could have tried to sell them in local stores. I didn't do that. I could have tried to sell them for other states, not just the states the eclipse passed through. I didn't do that either. So, um, this is so there were some other things, and I could have even tried to sell them on other websites, which I did not. But anyways, uh, we have had a steady increase in sales up through last month, where we hit 884 shirts. Now, we talked about making a profit. We absolutely made a profit last month. I won't know the extent of it until I actually crunch the numbers, but we absolutely did make a profit given all of the sales that we had last month. Um, so when I get those numbers, I'll show them to you. Um, it was, most of those sales were on Amazon, 536 of them on Amazon, 348 on Etsy. And the interesting thing is, those were more kid shirts and these were more adult shirts. Go figure. Um, the previous month, we had 355 shirts with an average of 11.45 per day. But the main thing is that we had talked about a decline in sales and being able to find some things that would offset that. Now, when we started digitaltshirtshop.com, we had no idea there was an eclipse coming. So nothing that we did was anticipating this spike in sales. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to get up there again. And the 28 shirts a day is quite significant. With that and with all my other sales, it was a lot of work for me. I think that right around the 20 would be about perfect for me, if I could get this business up to doing 20 shirts a day. So far this month, we are averaging 4 shirts a day. Now, 4 is less than 28, it's less than 11, but it's more than June. And obviously, July and August were both skewed by the eclipse. It was probably right around here in the 20s that we did actually start doing the eclipse shirts, which would have skewed the numbers heavier. Prior to that, there's probably a pretty good chance we may have been up to 6 to 8 shirts a day. 7, 9, 11, 8, 12, 6, 6, 11. I mean, maybe probably 8 shirts a day and maybe even more, that first half of the month right through here. I'm gonna just see here. First 14 days. Number locks off. That was actually 8.4, so pretty good guess. 8 shirts a day. 8.4 was the actual number. So yeah, we were actually doing better than that leading up to the eclipse, and now things have obviously taken a bit of a dip. Now, we did have the Labor Day in here. Things slowed down significantly. We had back to school going on in here. That could have affected that. We didn't do anything really catering to back to school. Although, parents would typically buy kids shirts for going back to school, but we're not really seeing any of that. So the next thing we're seeing is that we have the potential to sell a lot of seasonal shirts. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, those are all coming up. And a lot of it's whether we have that content or not. Now, I know we have some content, and then I've been working on some additional pieces. Now, I like these dude t shirts, even though I've not sold very many of them. I thought I would make a few more just because just because they interest me. So I did the devil dude. He's got his pitchfork and his horns and his little tail. I did the dudette witch. She's got her broom and her hat. I did a scarecrow. This one I might go back and alter because I don't really like what's going on with the hay here and the stitching in here. I might just turn around and make it all black or try something else to get just a little bit better look out of that. And then the ghost dude. I do like that one. And then Witch and Famous. I like that too. So my wife came up with that idea the other day. So anyway, so those are some, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 more designs that I've been thinking about adding. I don't have, I probably have added some others here over the last little while. The hurricane shirts. Now we're doing a donation for anybody that buys a hurricane shirt, and we have actually only sold like 7 of them, so we have about a $50 donation that we'll be making because of that. And I might just, because we just have not sold a lot of them, I may just donate the full amount of the shirts, and instead. Those have been very sporadic, but we're also only selling those through Etsy. So, anyhow, that's how it's going. So, we have some new products we're going to put on. We do have the sales that we're doing. Digital T-shirt shop has done very well in the last month or so. Now it's a matter of going back to trying to build those sales up to 20 shirts a month average. Without all the fluctuation, without chasing all the different little events in order to try to keep the sales up. It'd be nice to have things that just sell well year round. I am getting kind of a picture of possibly what my plan is to go into Amazon next year, January, February, and delete everything that has not had at least one sale and then repopulate it with new products that are that hopefully will sell. So is something else that I'm going to work on as well. So because we are coming up towards the end of the year, that's going to be here before we know it. I can't even believe that it's already a week into September. So anyhow, we'd love to have you subscribe to digitaltshirtshop.com. Follow us, see how our business does. Obviously, at this point, we are going to have made a profit once I get the numbers crunched. But again, you'll follow us and see what it's like to start a business, the challenges we have, the things we face, the things we do to adapt, and try to make our business successful. And going back to the trademark, I know we had applied for a trademark back about a week ago. They said it would be about 3 months before we heard from them. September, October, sometime in November. I'm assuming we're going to hear back from them, but I have already started getting a few random emails from people wanting to assist me with the trademark. And I've just deleted them. And obviously there's some sort of public access to these registrations where people are able to access it, and then all of a sudden they've got access to my email address and are contacting me. I guess that's the benefit of one of the benefits of using an attorney is they contact the attorney instead of contacting you. So, but there we go. We'll talk to you later.